Think that'll do it for the intro, hey? Hello, welcome, gang. Hi, Amy. I still have a killer throat, I'll tell you that much, but I can talk a bit more now. Let's go to this screen. Hello. So I feel a bit better, but throat's killing me, especially the cold mornings, waking up after mouth breathing all night. But we're getting there. I've got a strepsil in now, so hopefully all is fine. Hopefully the computer lasts for a stream as well. All right. So, a couple of things to sort out for the farm today. Also, happy weekend, everyone. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Hank and I have had a very relaxed yesterday. I don't like laying down too much. It just gets a bit uncomfortable laying down too much. So, while I was unwell, I was trying to do some stuff around the house. So, I got some good chores done around the house, which was really good, while doing some recovery. But that's it. That's my weekend. It's pretty quiet. But keen to get back into some farming, especially after the picture you sent on Discord, Amy. That was classic. Let's try not to repeat that today. Okay, let's go to this screen. Couple of decisions to make first up on the farm. Okay, couple of decisions. I've got it on slow time at the moment. We're at 0.5 speed for a reason. Now, the idea of when we mow our grass up here, I just want to go up here. I'm a very visual person. I need to visualize stuff. You know what? Actually, I'll go back into pause mode. We can fly around. Might be easier. So when we come to mow this grass, which I think I want to do a mow today. It is the 2nd of November on this map. I think, is it, for memory? I think it is. It's not fully grown, but it's the last cut we'll get before the end of the year. But the thing is, I kind of want to silage run this field and put it in the pits, right? Yeah, I want to put it in the pits down here. Now, these fields over here, when we actually go to cut these ones, they won't be silage. We'll actually tether those up to be hay fields. So that'll be our 2 hay fields, and that'll be our silage field. That's how I'm kind of going to work it from how we're going to do it. Here's what throws a spanner into the works right now. I didn't mean to do that. But, pause. Here's what throws a spanner into works. I'm going to take more loan out. All that money that we earned from that big mowing job and we paid back down on our loan, we're going to be spending it again. I'm going to take another loan out because something popped up in the sales. I thought I'd just do a quick check before we kicked off today. Yep. This popped up in the sales. Now, it does only do 150 meter bale size wraps, but I think to spend $40,000 on it, $42,000 on it, it's 51% off. We buy that, and that's going to be a good money maker for us in the long run. Okay? So I think we need to buy this now. I'm going to buy it now. We have to buy a couple of other things as well. So all that money that we paid back in, let's look at our money. We are $460,000 in debt still. So look, we started off at $510,000 in debt. We're going to be more in debt now. We're going to take a little bit more money again as well. Just give me that for a minute. Because we have to get some mowers and some, and I want to get a forage wagon. So I'm going to buy this. Wrap design. I don't think we need to. White bale with end turner. The heck's that? Doesn't cost anything to have. With bale on end turner. What's a bale on end turner? Does that just turn it on its end so it doesn't roll away? Is that what that is? I assume that's what that is. Oh, I don't know, Amy. I mean, it's growing and we're able to fertilize it, so I guess we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think we need that. That's just a waste of time. Net wrapper. I guess we'll leave that. And the foil color. We always go with white. I think let's go with like let's go with some nice like green ones. Yeah, let's go with some green ones to match the fence. Okay, so that's our I'm not going to put the end turner on. I'm going to buy that because I don't want it to go. And it's a good price. Let's get some mowing gear. Which it's going to be helpful because we'll be able to start doing our own mowing stuff now on without leasing the equipment, which is not always a great thing, but at the same time, it's not a bad thing either. Now, I would like to just buy the front bit and potentially... No, I want the back and the front, don't I? We've got 28,000. I want swath dropping though. I don't know which ones do swath dropping. How do I tell if it swath drops? I know that one will. I know this one will because we've used that, haven't we? Does this Pottinger swath drop? We've used this and it swath drops, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure we used that just not long ago, so that one does. Does this Coon one swath drop? Do you know if the Coon does? Because if it does, we'll get these two, I think. Don't think the Coon does. It's probably why it's much cheaper. I wonder if this Duet does. Because if the Duet does, we can just sit it on the front and have the forage wagon behind. $52,000. You think for $52,000 it would? We'd almost be... Does that look like it's 7.3 meters? I'd be willing to buy that. Sit it on the front, put the forage wagon on the back. I'd hate to buy it. We could lease it. We could lease it today and just see if it does. Okay. Now for forage wagon, we might just lease the front mower and just see if it does today. For the actual forage wagon, I did install a cheaper forage wagon mod. I did install, well, we got the $30,000 one there. How many liters is that? 16.1 cubic meters. I installed this one here for 3,000. Full volume, small, fill volume, big. Yeah, we want fill volume big. I want aluminium design. Attach a top attacher. I don't think that matters, does it? So much. Do I want top attacher? I don't know if that matters so much, does it? I need to look at my tractors. I will probably be using the large tractor on here. So we've got the 1000 series, haven't we? Yep. Is my Fendt 1000 series low attach? I think we want low attach. PTO's there and low attach. Okay, we need low attach on that. Okay, so we're going to go fill volume big, aluminium design, low attach, main body color. Oh, that's the wheels. Main body color there. Oh, that's that. Oh, I kind of like the black. I was like, there goes my voice again a little bit. Well, Amy, the baler will be just purely for making money. The forage wagon is to pick up, because I want to mow and pick up at the same time, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to tip it in the actual silage pit. I suppose we don't need the forage wagon right now though, do we? I just wanted to start filling up the pit and getting the silage ready so we can get some cattle in sooner rather than later. I suppose we could do that and we could start that cattle process next season. We do really need to make some money. It's only We can get it anytime. It's cheap. Maybe we'll get another forage wagon that'll come up cheaper on the market anyway. Until then, yeah, it's probably not a bad idea. How about we just get the mower then? I just want to know, without having to spend too much money, if this duet, if we can get this duet and its swath drops. I wish it told you in the information. There's a 7.3 meter working width, because we can just buy this one mower, and it works at a 7 meter width. That's fine for us. That's all we need. You know, you're not getting much more on the Coon, which is 8 meters there. Yes, it's $52,000. Or we get this set up for 1,000, but that doesn't swath drop. Or this setup. I think we're just going to get this. You know what? We'll lease it for today and see what it's like. I'll lease it and we'll have a go at it today. That's a better idea. Let's just lease it and see what happens with it. Is it used on any contracts? See, Amy, this is why you're here. Let's have a look. Oh, no, that's that mower. Nope. 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 It's not a very popular one for contracts, is it? Oh. We haven't done a tedder job. Tedder jobs just take a little bit longer and their bales aren't worth as much. No, not used. That field 92 for baling wouldn't be, but oh, that's another tedder job. All the expensive jobs are tedder jobs, aren't they? Got any expensive just bale and wrap jobs? Wonder if we should take... I kind of want to get my field done. As much as we can take mowing jobs any time. I just want to get my field done today. We're going to do that. No, we're just going to lease it. And we're going to be done with it. That way we'll know, at least. 2,600 a lease, so we'll just do it. We'll take over this one, because we'll bring back the bow wrapper as well. If it does swath drop... if it does swath drop, that means we can put it on the front and bale and wrap straight behind us. We're not going to get a lot out of that field, but it is the 2nd of November, so last sort of chance to do it before the year's out. Yeah, those fields look like they're growing, Amy. And if you go on them and check... yeah, it needs rolling. That's all it says. Crop type, grass. Growth, ready to harvest. Don't think about that. Don't think so. Right. Yeah, well, all we can do is test things, right? We can just sort of test it and have a go. I don't know. I know we don't have the biggest budget in the world to work with at the moment. We are in debt a lot of money, but we never know if you never test, right? It's not exactly a mower I see used a lot, probably because of its one piece of machinery for $52,000. But if it does what I require, then it's going to fit the bill. And you know what? If it's going to last us a long time and be a good money maker with the silage, with the bale wrapper, you know, the fact that we've got a a tractor here over 300 horsepower means we can run that bale wrapper and we can run that mower at once. Or conversely, a silage. Forage wagon. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm sicker than I thought. I'm still forgetting stuff. Anyway, all we can do is see, hey? The other thing we need to start working out. So you're saying, Amy, that you plowed up some cattle fields, did you? And did the same, and you're not getting anything out of it. Is that what you're telling me? So maybe those fields aren't very good for plowing up. So first things first, where's the front? Yeah, I'm going to pick this up on the front. Now I just want to see. It doesn't look like it SWAT drops, does it? Oh. Hello, TX. Oh, it's just graphic. That kind of sucks. Alright, so it doesn't look like this thing is... That's it packed up. Right, my worst fears are confirmed. You really need one of these at the back, don't you? That SWAT drops. Oh, it's no big deal. We just have to put in extra work. What have we got in the way? What have we got in the way of rowers here? What's that? That's a 3.4 meter rower. Just adds an extra. Oh, I do have this I could buy. Yeah, okay. We'll just buy this one. Yeah, I like the yellow. Righto. So we'll take those first. How are you today, TX? Hope you're well, friendo. Oops, that's doing a bad job, hand. Hello, Johnny. How are you, friendo? I don't know why, but I felt like after I woke up this morning, because it was really cold last night, it dried my throat out, and I thought, oh no, don't tell me I've lost my voice again. I want to stream today. And then it sort of came clear, but now I've just started talking again. It started like going again. I'm just going to keep smashing the whoa. I'm just going to keep smashing the strepsils. I feel better, just my throat's killing. Like it literally feels like razor blades. Like it hurts to cough. It like, you know that feeling when it feels like someone's stabbing you when you cough right through the throat? That's the feeling. Otherwise I feel fine. But thank you for asking. Thanks for being patient with me too, gang. Sorry we missed yesterday's Friday evening stream. It just means we'll have to do dad jokes today instead of dad jokes yesterday. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend though. What are we doing here in terms of ish kebabs? don't know what's going on with this game all of a sudden. Okay. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so I guess our windrower is not going to be the same width as our mower head either, which kind of is going to lead itself to be not very conducive. I'm going to turn the fence off though for this. For the first go. Right, turn that fence off. Let's go to the river. I wonder if that'll catch what I need to do. That will lower it in. Oh, that works a treat. Oh, you're surely going to get a snapshot of that somehow. By the rivers of Johnny and MGL, where hand will fall in. Don't know how it's going to go around corners. Just don't take sharp corners. Why don't you just stay down? And what am I doing? This one. We own all that land. I don't know what we're going to do with all that land either. I know, Johnny. Do you want that big mower is worth like 250 or 300,000 or something? Just to show you how much that mower's worth. I know that's the trouble we're having. Mowers are quite expensive in the game. We had the big M, $380,000. That's worth. We got it on sale. We were lucky to get it on sale. Can I Control V both? No, they won't. Control V will not lift the actual... That's annoying. It won't lift the roller. Ah, I can't get Control V to work to lift both. Oh well, we'll just have to make do, I think. Are you gonna go watch the Ant-Man, the movie? Oh, is that tonight, Johnny? You gonna watch it tonight, are you? The latest one, yeah, it's on Disney Plus, isn't it? Or are you gonna go to the cinema? It's a bit late for that, isn't it? It's on Disney Plus at the moment. Sorry, guys. Still. I may have a few coughs today. Hopefully not as bad as the other day. I do apologise for that. That was, it's quite horrendous, wasn't it? The old coughing fit that I was having. Yeah, Disney Plus. I did see it come up on Disney Plus. I've sort of fallen out of love with Marvel in this phase. I'm hoping they turn it around the next year. Really disappointing how they've got what avenue they've gone down. Bit disappointed in it all, considering I was a massive fan of it. No, I don't like DC. I don't like DC. Purely for the fact that I don't like... And this might be blasphemy for some, but... It's not because Batman's a bad character that I don't like him. It's because DC, all they did was put out Batman movie after Batman movie. Like, get over it. Like, surely you've got other superheroes. Oh, I know. Marvel's gone ridiculous. Yeah, I don't like, there's only one Batman, that's Michael Keaton, or the original, who was the original, TV show actor? What was his name again? I forget his name. Forget his name. Someone, Adam West. Adam West or Michael Keaton. They're the only Batman that should be, look, old mate did a good job of it in The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight movies were really good. But I'm just over Batman, bro. I'm just over Batman. Adam West, yeah. Yeah, just over Batman. Like, get a new hero. He's not even a good hero. He's just a rich bloke who's just got, like, a vendetta. Yeah, I know his parents got murdered and stuff. That sucked. Most superheroes' parents did, to be honest. Tony Stark's. Is that, I think I'm just overseeing the same stuff being printed out, you know what I mean? Just the same stuff printed out every time. Batman, Superman. Now they've got a new Batman, new Superman, new Wonder Woman. Stick with, like, they had actors that were good in the roles. They had Henry Cavill. What more could you want out of a Superman? Now they've gone different again. They started DC. I'll give DC this. They started producing films much like on the path that that Marvel were. DC was starting to make films much like what Marvel were, right? Where they started to get a little bit of cohesion between their movies and between their actors. So they had you know, all the same actors doing the same movies, and then they've just gone and fired them all, and they're starting again. You've lost. You almost had me, DC. You almost had me, but you've lost me. Agent Carter was a good show, wasn't it? Yeah, you're right. Okay, Johnny. Yeah, I liked Agent Carter. I really like, oh, what's her name? I really like her. She's a good actress and, very, very attractive. Like, can't deny that. She's a very attractive person, but she was just she just fit the bill perfect, didn't she? Disappointing, isn't it? When they stop good shows and then they produce really bad ones and then they want to keep producing the bad ones. I never understand that. I don't know who makes the decisions. High up sometimes. Yeah, she was great. All through the Captain America movies and everything. She was fantastic. I don't know who is the decision maker sometimes, but they certainly know how to. They certainly know how not to. Like the public will go, well, that was really awesome. I can't wait to see the next one, and then they'll go, right, well, we're never making that again. Let's make something that public don't want, and we'll just keep making that because we like it. You're like, really? We're doing that? We're doing this, are we? How good's the tree? Oh, the tree. I missed a few bits here and there. I'm not really worried too much. It's just a quick cut to make a bit of quick cash back over the winter. Pay some loan back down. I think if we can find a cheaper front mower about the same width, we should definitely consider getting one of these. There's got to be a cheaper one about this width front, or maybe it's not as big. Maybe we just have to go a touch smaller, but it seems to be a decent working width for what we want. I don't know whose field this is next to me, but I apologise for driving in your field there, buddy. Oops. Yeah, it does. This little setup works well, doesn't it? This is called a rake, isn't it? This one? I have to drive in this field. I'm just in this little awkward bit here. I don't know. I think what we'll do now is we'll switch that one. Yeah, it's hard because I can't get them both to raise at the same time. So it's either I go through and do it slowly, lift them and raise them both, or I just don't worry about it too much and we just get it done, which is kind of where I'm at. And the thing is, the field wasn't fully grown. It was only at about, I think, the second last stage. So we're not going to get a perfect... Well, I think it was... I did check before. It was only 85% yield we were going to get for it. But that's okay. Something is in our back pocket is better than nothing. Oops. To back this little thing from memory. It's a tricky little thing to back because it turns so quickly on you. It's got such a short wheelbase comparatively. Just have to edge it in very carefully. Like that. Okay, cool. Nice. We will I don't know about this mower front end. We might buy a cheaper front end mower, I think. Now, do we have to buy net wrapping for our... I'll see when we hitch it up, actually. That's not a bad idea. It'll tell me if I have to buy net wrapping for it. So, Amy, I'm interested to know... Did you plow this field at all, or you said it was just down like around the bridge sections, was it? You put in an alfalfa field only by the bridge and the edges in places as it's growing. The rest of the field is just grass graphic. Yeah, that sucks. Why, if it's grass graphic, why would it let us plow it up and put it in? It does just say field info, it doesn't say grass, it just says needs rolling, doesn't it? But if I stand over here... Oh, yeah, there's... Oh... Right, we may not get it. You plowed that field, yeah. Oh well. Seems our hard work will not pay off in the end. Nothing but challenges have arisen on this playthrough so far. Nothing but challenge after challenge, people. But that's okay. It'll make us a stronger person. Adversity, all that kind of good stuff. Adversity, challenge, toughness, resilience. Did you catch, Amy, did you catch AGON's their final competitive multiplayer episode? I'll probably rise above. There's another one. Thank you, Amy. We'll rise above, gang. We'll rise above. Yes, I haven't seen his latest roleplay episode, which I'm keen to see how that plays out. I tell you what, that survival roleplay that he does, holy, for such a small little town, there is so much drama, action. There's obviously some darker secrets behind behind his aunt and his uncle. It's quite a fun script. It reminds me of one of those. There used to be an old TV drama series here in Australia called A Country Practice, and it was set in the actual country, and the amount of drama that went on in this town, it had to be scripted. It's just unbelievable how much drama goes on in one little town. And it reminds me a little bit of it, and it's so good. It's just so dramatic. I love it. Love it. Right, we'll return that. Yeah, the new competitive multiplayer will be good, won't it? I think as they go on, it'll become a bit fairer across the board. Right, do we need... No, these just... So, it doesn't need net wrapping. No, we're good to go. What size is that on? Because we can do 150, I think, can't we? I think we can do 150. I'm just going to pay back some of this too. We're back to $510,000 in debt, but we're still in the same debt that we started the series with, but we have more machinery. That's how I like to look at it. What this one here? So this can do wrapped 150. Okay, cool. So we can set that to 150. Thanks. Look, it matches. It all matches. Oh, yes. That makes me actually really happy. We have a matching set. I'm actually really liking his oh wow, the new series started, didn't it too? He's on that map, on that new map. That map looks really good too. What's it called? The court or something like that. I don't know, I've got to catch up with some episodes of that. It was actually, you know what? One of my favorite YouTubers and streamers is Spange. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Spange, but he does a lot of Empyrean. He does a lot of, he does similar games to what I play, actually. Survival, open world survival, building, crafting games. He plays a lot of similar. I think that's why I like watching his stuff. And I was able to catch up with a lot of his content yesterday, which it was nice to have a sort of down day where I didn't even have to do anything. I could just sort of catch up. And I thought about recording a video. I don't even think like after we streamed today, I was going to record. I don't think I can record after today's stream. I'm like, it still hurts a lot. Yeah, Court Farm. That Court Farm map looks fantastic. Can we just appreciate how good this set looks by taking a photo of it? Oh, yes. That's definitely going in the play. Maybe we get a shot like that. Get the daylight. I love this Pro Shots mod. Trying to get it without the trees. That's pretty good. Right. The idea will be eventually that we start using these silage pits. The plan was to use those fields as hay fields. Let's just check this bit. definitely says grass. This definitely says grass. That doesn't. This bit does. This is the only bit that's growing properly. The bit that I didn't think was working. I wonder if up around the back I could... Ugh, that's annoying. It's funny though, because it's actually germinated. It's actually kind of weird. You know that, have you watched that episode? I haven't watched the full episode of the Court Farm playthrough that you started, Amy. I'm actually quite in, I'll probably watch that this afternoon, to be honest, but that Landini that he started with, I almost started with that Landini on this playthrough. I had the Landini and the Zeta, and I was like, the only reason I went with the Zeta is A, because I liked the Zeta, and B, because we had the Zeta was the first tractor on my last playthrough, so I felt a little bit of like loyalty to Zeta for that. Oh, what? First you need to... It didn't come up with the net, but what? Yeah. These new bloody wrap systems. Right. Off we go. Yeah. I mean, adversity. Like we just said. We'll get through it somehow. I wonder if this up here, this one up here is probably more conducive to being ploughed up and turned into a field out the back here. Don't know. Look, we got some money sitting there as well. Give the dog some food. We're just going to take the pickup down, grab some net. Wow, our head just did a 360 then. We literally just did the Conjuring head. I tell you what, I'm excited to get back into Subnautica this week. And, oh, you know what I did do? I spent about an hour playing around with Ostriv yesterday in my downtime, just to see if I could play around with the actual finances side of things. And I did a little bit of reading, so hopefully we can get on top of the finances stuff for the next stream, and get on top of the people like not enough people issue. No, I did, but it says you still need to buy like the actual wrap. So, whatever. Beep, 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 beep. We're speeding into town. Wait. Oops, the old brakes aren't too... Or maybe I need to stomp harder on the brakes. The pedals. Can I also... That's better. Okay. Right. I want to see what's compatible. Can I actually go through it? No, I can't. We have got, though, the 160V. I want to just see if there's a compatibility that I need for it, or if it's just have at it. We have got the 160V. 84,000 normally. There's no combination. Yeah, net wrap. I put net wrap, yes. Otherwise, you could have net wrap no, so it would just... I probably should have gone with net wrap no. We live and learn, Amy. We live and learn. Where is that? What are they under? Yeah, under pallets. Right. So net wrap, we want. Vent, if you got it, but there's no vent net wrap. I could change it in the workshop, couldn't I? What's the deal with net wrap? Can we actually change it in the... Yeah, I suppose. Will that do it? Will that do it? Definitely. If you have net wrap selected, no. Let's go try it. We can just tab there. Off the background this way. All of a sudden my force feedback's just kicked in for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. And now it's gone again. I don't know what's going on with the force feedback in this game. It never works properly. Right. We got that down too. Why is that, that's better. It works, Amy. It works. I also want to put automatic drop on. Okay. Yay for Amy, Farm Manager of the Year. Let's do it. Well, that worked. I kind of wish the wrapping had a few more color choices other than just the pastels. Pastel pink, green, blue. Wish that we had like vibrant red, vibrant green, like hot pink. Hot pink would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Alright, how many bales are we guessing? I'm gonna guess... maybe 18, 22. Maybe 22. Maybe 20. I'm gonna guess 20. If we get 20... I think there would be. I'm gonna guess 20. I do like this bale. This is a nice bale wrapper. A nice baler, I should say. I do like it, I'll be honest. We'll go up every second one and we'll come back the other opposite direction, eh? 130. Alright, I'm probably way off then. Check for our field. You know what we don't have? We don't have a flatbed to transport these bales. I think when time comes, we might just lease the trailer and bring it out. Until we can get our own trailer again. We're probably just going to lease for a while. Very quiet in chat today, isn't it? Everyone's off enjoying their lovely weekend. It's a bit later start too, so I do apologise for that. Oops. You know what would have been good? Now putting that end over, like to flip them over, probably would have been the way to go. But if we can get these set up, I don't think they'll be quite ready. They might be ready for January, which is probably not a bad time to sell them, January. Right, we'll go up and down every second one. It's just easier for turning. Yeah, remember we didn't get full yield out of this field either. I like it though. I like the fence setup. Fence quickly becoming one of my favorite tractors. And machinery. Probably because we have been using it a fair bit lately, haven't we? It will be nice to mix up the tractors and equipment again soon. I really want to get some John Deere stuff. I really haven't used much John Deere. So it would be nice at some point to get some John Deere equipment. Gonna go down the hill, isn't it? I know, good thing Johnny's not here and there's a river there. Alright. I'm gonna have a very disjointed week this week. I've got 3 medical appointments tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday that are really important. I need to get done. I've got as you know, I've got the foot injury, but I've been having a lot of trouble with my whole right leg now. It's starting to affect my whole right leg, so I've got to go for a full right leg scan, MRI, and I've got to get some nuclear testing done this week. which generally takes about 5 hours out of the day to get done. Nuclear testing, quite a lengthy process. Then I've got a big appointment with my pain specialist on the Wednesday. So we'll still be streaming, don't worry about that. It's just I'm going to be very disjointed a little bit for the first 3 days. Tomorrow is the big 5-hour session, so tomorrow morning I won't be here because I've got to get in early. They have to inject me with all the nuclear gubbins. Then it has to sit for 4 to 5 hours. Then I have to go in for the scans so they can actually see it, all the nuclear stuff through where they've injected me, so they can see where a lot of the problems are in my leg and my foot. It just takes time. Oh, it's not painful or anything. It's just a lengthy process. Just has to be done. Bit annoying. I'll just pick up all this loose stuff just here. Looks like there's a nice big chungus of it. This is not exactly a hard field. If you roll it up kind of nice like this, it's not exactly painful to work on, is it? I still miss most of that. I'll get it later. Actually, you know what? I'll just do a drive-by, clean up these edges down the bottom here a bit. DG, hello friendo. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. And we were just saying it's a bit quiet in chat today, but it's to be expected. Everyone's having a lovely weekend, I'm sure, and I hope you all are. Amy's been here giving me some fantastic advice today. Some stuff. We're in a bit of a hole and we're just trying to dig our way out. And like any good farm, I would imagine, as one problem starts to get squished and we get on top of it, another problem arises, like the fact that our fields that we ploughed in, the grass fields, probably aren't going to come and bear us any fruit. Even though it's not fruit, it's just grass, but you get what I'm saying. So we're in a bit of a jam when it comes to our grass fields that we produced. So we're going to have to buy another grass field. So we've got one, I want to have one silage field and I want to have one hay field. And I know I don't have to do it that way. I just want to do it that way. Yeah, I want to have a dedicated hay and a dedicated silage field. And then we get the straw off our grain, off our cereal crops. That's how I want to play it. Anyway, I hope you're well. Hope you're well, CG. Let's go back up the top here. Do another spin around. Yeah, I'm simple like that. I need to have structure. I can't just work, we'll just get silage now, and then, we need a bit more hay, we better do hay. I need to know that, A, I can get my hay when I need it, and I can get my silage when I need it. It may cost me, it may be harder in the start out because it's going to cost more money, but in the long run, I feel like that's going to be the better premise and the better way of doing it. Like I always say, a little bit of pain at the start for a long-term gain at the end. That's half the fun of these games, isn't it? Working through all the tough phases, I reckon. So CG, we bought this bale wrapper this morning. Well, I say this morning my time, but we bought this bale wrapper at the start of the episode today. It was on sale, 50% off. Pick up all that. It still cost what, 40 something thousand dollars, I think, 42 or something thousand. Yeah, because kind of you look at that, and we've got green on at the moment with the colours. You talk about the colours there for the bale wrapping. We've got the pastel green on there, but it still looks like just like off-white or something, doesn't it? We'll clean up all this corner down in here first, and then we'll push up and grab those other last swaths up there. This corner though just needs a lot of like driving around to clean it up. Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, maybe we'll look at that. I want to get some hot pink bales out here. Some hot pink ones, gang. Yeah. There's still no singing today. Apologies. People like CG, MGL, Johnny, you'll all be happy. Amy, I know you're disappointed. You love my singing, Amy. Amy's like, no, I don't. Still no singing today, gang. You might be thinking to yourself, what's a ham stream without singing? I know. It's disappointment, I know. I have not even been looking at. We do have a few bales scattered. Look, I'll be happy with anything around the 20 mark, to be honest. I don't know if we're even going to have that many. Don't let the others catch you saying that, Amy. Yeah, you'll be in trouble for saying that. I won't tell them. It'll just be our secret. Oh, it'll be CG's secret as well. And whoever else is lurking back there. I like members giveaway will be coming up in a few weeks' time. Yeah, the old member giveaway will be in a couple of weeks' time. And it's always nice to see who's lurking in the background in that stream. When we stream snipe them, we snipe them with a membership. They don't even realize. I do, but I don't know if did you catch how we mowed and raked today, CG. I don't know if you saw how we did it today. It was kind of a little bit too hard for that, doing headers. We had a big mower attached to the front and we had the rake on the back. So it made it a little bit hard to be raking and mowing and turning to do headlands earlier. Yeah. Yeah, because normally I do. Normally I do like to do a headland. To be honest, it wasn't, the field wasn't fully ready. It's November the 2nd and I just wanted to get a cut in before the end of the year. So we could have some money coming in for the next year. Yeah, so it's not going to be perfect by any means, but I wasn't really worried. These bales here will probably cover the cost of this bale wrapper, to be honest, which is not a bad start. You can cover the cost of that straight up. That'll be really good. Yes, but you are right. Doing a headland's much easier. And I could be setting this off on courseplay as well. I don't want to use courseplay all the time if I don't have to. Gosh, Amy, I hope there's 30 here. If there's 30 here, that'll be a nice little haul of money. But I'll be happy with 20, anything around 20. And we'll do a drive around at the end to see if we can get as much out of the field as we can left. We also need to do some maintenance on this wrapper as well, because it's not in fantastic nick. But geez, it looks good. Really happy with this setup. Well, we've got one more swath to go, and then some loose stuff. We got heaps of loose stuff on the ground. That's the reason why I don't like using rakes. Rakes are so messy. Wow, maybe I'm just really bad with them. In fact, I'm just really bad with them. That's why it's messy. External wrap colors, okay. It's just on the, I assume it's just on the mod hub, yeah? Yeah, cool. Groovy bananas motoramas. Three different color mods. Yours is called extended bale wrap colors. Okay, cool. It just adds a little bit of flair to the game, doesn't it? Doesn't always have to be just browns and greens. Bit of life. Throw splash a bit of color into the life of the game. Right, well, that was almost perfect. We will go around to a little bit of pickup on the big chunkers. But otherwise we won't do too much. We'll have grass in here ready for next time. That's about it. even if we just get 10 to 15%, that's still something in it for next time. Right, well, there's actually a few bales scattered around now, so I'm not too disappointed with that. I don't even think this is worth driving around, to be honest. Yeah, okay, we're not going to drive around. Let's just pack it up. They can just sit there until we're ready to pick them up too. Alright, so are you ready to check the total here, Amy? Alright, do you want to have a guess at how many bales there are for CG? I guess 20, Amy guessed 30, so it's up to you. You have a guess. You got the advantage of particularly seeing how many were kind of on the field then. And then we'll just do a save here and we'll see how many we've got. You're going 30 as well. Just remember that you have to add it in the options section when you buy it. Oh yeah. That's all good. Okay. We have got 24. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with 24. Considering it wasn't fully grown. The field was not fully grown. So I think you guys are spot on. If that field gets fully grown and we do a proper full cut, I think we can expect at least 30 bales out of that field in the future. Right. Okay. It's getting very tight in there. What we don't have is we don't have a flatbed. That cultivator is very small, isn't it? Is that called a power harrow or something? Power harrow. It's a very small one. It's only 3 meters. Oh god, that'll take... If we use that, that'll take us forever. I think we should sell that and we should get another one. If one comes up in the sales, I think we should switch it out. Keep your eye out for a cultivator in the sales. Because I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to be using that on that big field. Yeah, I'm not going to be using that. Well, CG, I got rid of all the starter set stuff and I redid all the start myself. So I put myself into $500,000 debt and I picked the starting equipment that I wanted. Yeah, I changed all the starting equipment. Even though I used the same combine, I used the same combine harvester, but I went in and edited the files to put more hours on the combine, and I put more hours on a lot of the equipment to make it used. So, but it is the starting set, you're right. But I'm getting rid of it. I just looked at that power arrow and I looked at the field and went, yeah, no, we're not doing that. All right, so I'm going to go back to that, by the way. We check the prices here for a couple of things. Best prices are in January around February, which is going to be perfect for us. Although current prices are pretty good, aren't they? If it gets up to around the 600 mark, that'd be lovely. For melons, they're at 6 now. Best prices of Feb. Okay, what else are we producing? Eggs. We're not really producing a lot of eggs because we don't have a lot of chickens. We have got 60 chickens. Oh. I think a lot of them are what? How do I look how many I've got of each? Yeah, it takes a month or two for silage, yeah. It'll take a month or two. So that'll be perfect for when we need it. I think we're ready to sleep today. Let's get out of here. Just check all this stuff. Water could do with the top up. Do that now. I've also, we might bring the, I'll leave the pickup down at the store. Okay. Where's the closest place to get water? All the way up here. We take the back road out there. Maybe we go this way. We might take this back road down here and head up that way. We'll go for a bit of an explore, people. Take the Z sled for a drive. Very bumpy road, this one, isn't it? We may as well go fill up the water now. That way it's done, ready to go. It's always good to do these little jobs when you got a little... It's only 2:30 in the afternoon on this day. And then we'll sleep. We'll probably end up sleeping right through Christmas, wintry time. I really feel like it'd be nice to go and at least get one collectible. Even though I think we made the rule that I wasn't allowed to get collectibles until we paid off the debt, didn't I? Kinda sucks. How do we feel about changing that rule? We don't use all collectibles to pay off the whole debt, but we could use some to help us buy equipment. Is that fair? No. The reason is that... No, we can't. We just can't. I get it. Yeah, Amy, how'd you go with the silage in the end? Did you get it all flattened? Good question, CG. Hey, there's that field. Okay, we could have just driven down here. That would have been much quicker. Oh, you're at the top of the chaff. Oh my gosh. Did you tip it in from... Did you raise those platforms and tip it in from the back, did you? Yeah, from the ramps. I have seen how those ramps work. I'll show you those ramps. Have you played on the map, CG? Do you play on the map? Oh, here's a shallow point for us to... Maybe just there or over here. This looks like a shallow point just here. Oh, that doesn't look very friendly. Yeah, I think we'll just come down here a little bit further. Where's Johnny and MGL when they want to see Ham drive the tractor into the river and lose it? You started one on this map. Yeah, so you do know how those ramps work? There's some lovely fields around. This map's got some lovely fields in it. This is going to hurt my throat. I can already feel it. A bit of David Attenborough.
As you can see, the mighty saber stalks its prey, hunting through the bush. What's that? A yellow car? And the Zeta's off.
Oh, sorry, that hurt. But it had to be done. Hey, what's over there? Let's just pull up here and have a little bit of an explore for a sec. Just want to check. There's a little bridge over here, like a little walking bridge. I'll show you the ramps when we get back. Yeah, I thought you were doing maze because I saw the actual I saw the equipment you had in the background of the picture. I saw the forager. Look at this. It's a little walking track. Hello. Hello, ma'am. Lovely afternoon, isn't it? Hey, lovely fresh afternoon on November. Just having a walk. Oh, that's the edge. Where's it go up here? What's up here? Is this like a lookout thing? You've not done maze, yeah. Yeah, I could tell by the equipment that you had in the background though, Amy, that, oh, CG, you haven't done maze, yeah, I know, but, yeah, I could see the equipment in the background. Oh, that's as far as we can go that way. Okay, fair enough. That's a good little, I love all the little details like this, really well done. It's just a little random track off to the side that you probably wouldn't even realize unless you came over here and had a look. Where? The old Zeta's horsepower struggles a little bit with the old water tank. Not the beefiest tractor in the shed. But I love the Zeta. I think the Zetas look great. I wish there was a bigger version of it. If I had left that fence down, we could probably drive up. We could probably drive up the side of our property just here. It is the neighbour's yard, so I don't really want to do this too often. Yeah, okay, we shouldn't do this again. This is the neighbour's property. And we've got a bale in the neighbour's property up here, so I better get that out too. That's why I came up here, gang. That's exactly why I came up here, to get the bale out. Yes. You tend to use voucher in case. Yeah, the only reason I have these two tractors is because on my last playthrough on the old stream, the first proper tractor I had was the little baby Zeta, like the old school one. So this is a homage to that Zeta. And then, ironically, we ended up with the Fent 900 series in the last playthrough. We got it in the sale. At the start of the episode, this was for sale, like 50% off. But that's why I bought it. It was in the sales. And it's the 1000 series one. So that's the only reason why I have that Fent. I was saying to Amy at the start of today's episode that I was tossing up getting the Landini instead of the Zeta, but I had to pay homage to the Zeta. But I do want to start playing with some different tractors, so I want to try some John Deere ones. I wouldn't mind a case one. I've never bought a case tractor, so buying a case tractor would actually be kind of nice. It's always handy to have like your big workhorse tractor and then just a little farm hand, isn't it? I park that there. That'll give me plenty more space to do stuff. Yeah, I like to have one that just sort of is the gopher tractor, and then the big workhorse one. I wouldn't mind having 3, to be honest. I wouldn't mind extra ones so we can get a couple more jobs on the go, but money's tight at the moment, as is in real life. Okay, so how much is left on that bale? 2,504 litres. That should be plenty. Let's have a sleep. I've left the pickup over at the workshop. That's okay. Oh, baguette! That's a beautiful old farm, like country. I love the decorations, like one of those old classic farm kitchens. I love it. Sleep well, my friends. You buddy and you play with the John Deere? Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying the John Deere myself. Yeah, I've seen. I do know how the multiplayer works. You've got to have the same mod list. Oops. Right. 3 boxes of melons now. Lovely. How much is in that now? Still plenty. Doesn't really use heaps, does it? How are we doing? How much more of this have you got to go? Right. Oh, well, you just keep going. I'm gonna roll down here and check our mileage. We'll also check the sales in case we can switch out our... In fact, you know what? I'm probably going to sell that... 74% fermented. So they'll be ready by next day, but we'll sell them in January, I think. I think we should go and sell this. I don't think it's even been used. There won't be any contracts. Plowing, job for 2,000, cultivating. We could just get a worker bringing in some money, couldn't we? It's not much. I don't think it's worth doing plowing jobs, to be honest. Field 18 is this one. We'd have to do it ourselves. It's a weird shaped field. I mean, it's something to do, but I think we should just wait. I think we should crack into the new year and get going on stuff we need to get going. Yeah, that's not even worth it. The plowing job. Field 37. We could take our plow and do it in seconds, though, couldn't we? It's 37. Oh, here. Oh, we'd do that really quick with our plow. Not worth it. I'm not driving all the way out. It's not even worth driving all the way up there for 2,000. That's all we've got. And then the eggs, which we don't have many of at the moment anyway. I don't know. These eggs have been like this for a while. I don't know if they're just not spawning properly. I'm just going to take these down because I'm worried that they're not spawning properly. Or if are they just not producing them? Maybe they are. I'll leave those there. Feel like they weren't. Maybe we just don't have enough chickens yet either, but been a few months since we've had them. Right. Let's check the sales. Look at that. $14,000. That would have been cheaper, wouldn't it? But it doesn't wrap at the same time, so yeah, no point. Okay, that's no good. And then let's take our cultivator down and sell that. I'm stuck. I'm not stuck anymore. We'll use the big one, it's quicker. Yeah, I know, we don't have a lot of chickens. I thought we had 60, but I think I have some young ones there as well. I thought I'd poured all adults, but I may not have. Yeah, so these are the ramps here. That you can switch. Is that the switch for them? Or is this the switch for them? Where's the switch for them? Ramp up. There we go. So that's the ramp up, and then you tip in. Ramp down. Ramp goes up, ramp goes down. Yeah, but having said that, if you're going to tip it in from there, expect all your silage to be piled up at the back, and then it's going to be a nightmare to flatten it out. Whereas I still think you're better off just driving it in and tipping it out in here and then running over it. So while it's pretty cool, I think it makes harder work for yourself. We're going to head up this way. We may as well take that contract. If we're going to head up this way, we're going to plow field 37. Did that accept it? Yeah. And we'll grab our plow. Look, it's like the Austin Powers. Backing in, driving, back in, driving. Yeah, actually, ask someone that would know. Amy, is it harder? That's just my assumption. That would make it harder to spread it out from that point. Yeah, I'm only making assumptions. Oh. Yeah, I just would imagine it'd be harder to get spread out across the thing and flatten. yeah, that was a good pick. That was such a good... It was brilliant, Amy. Brilliant. I loved it. I loved it so much. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, that was your smaller one, yeah? Your smaller tractor? What's the starting small tractor on the map? It's a John Deere, isn't it? It's the John Deere, medium-sized with the long nose on it. I forget the brand of it. But yeah, it's that. I forget what version of John Deere it is, but it's the old school looking one with the long front end. Yeah, they're both about 170, aren't they? 4755 or the 7000 series? Yeah, I forget which one it is. Is it the 4755? Has that got the long front end on it, Braden? Also, hello, Braden. Good to see you, friendo. Alright, well, hopefully we'll get a cultivator come up in the sales. Hey, there's that pickup. I'm just gonna like that. Not leave it there. Oh, the 7000 series, isn't it? Is that the one you... No, it's not that one. It's there. It's a 4755. That's it. That one. It does look pretty cool, that thing. Yeah, 4755. I think we can actually just go down here, can't we? Don't walk across that road. There's no zebra crossing. Hey, no, it looks so small, doesn't it? That pickup compared to the tractors. Quickly do this job. It's a couple extra thousand in the back pocket anyway. It'll help cover the cost of our loan anyway over the winter period. Well, we should make fairly quick work of this. This tractor does ploughing like it's having a sleep. This tractor does ploughing in its sleep. That's probably a better way to put that. like it's having a sleep. I guess you could say that too, couldn't you? Though it's same but different. I do like these fields, hey, you've just got enough room to swing around at each end too. Probably should do a headland. Make it easier for myself. Oops. I've got my driving slippers on today, gang, because it's cold and the pedals are really cold. I put my little driving slippers on, and one of them just got caught on the back pedal. I just really wanted to sing then. I won't. Although I could sing to you with my husky voice. Wouldn't be the same with the cough, I know. Actually, is that gonna fit the whole way down? I don't think it is it? Are we gonna get this the whole way? Oh, we might. Might have just done the perfect strip on that, on either side. Ah, you bugger, you ruined it. There's the strip over there. Not really worried about that one. So, you know what, like even the swallowing feels like razor blades. Time for a stripsil. Time to pop another stripsil, I think. This stream is not brought to you by stripsils in any means. It's lucky because I was about to do Kylie Minogue, I'm spinning around again. And I don't think that would have really worked with the husky voice slash cough halfway through the verse and chorus. Wonder how Ant-Man's getting on. By Ant-Man, I mean Johnny. What is Zero? Zero calls him Money. Where's Money? Money Johnny. We'll go back and sleep, I think, after this day. I don't think there's much for us to do. All our fields are prepped and ready to go. We're just waiting for our fields to basically grow, aren't we? I'm kind of thinking one way out of this hole, in this debt hole that we're in. Now, let's have a little chat about this for a second. I'd love to hear your thoughts. One way to get out of this debt hole is to probably get into debt a little bit more, but by buying an actual a production building. So if we get ourselves a production building early on and we start producing goods that are worth $20,000 to $30,000 per product, that could be a good way for us to get out of debt a lot quicker, even though it would put us initially in debt a lot more. Thoughts? And if so, what kind of productions do you think would be the best to do that? Right, feels good, feels done. We can probably just head the back way home. How much debt you can have? Is that what you mean? How much debt I can be in? Because some of the productions only cost about $80,000, don't they? Yes, I was going to check this. I'll hand this contract in while we go. So, let's just remember that we've got 21,000. Oh, I don't really want to borrow. No. I was going to see how much we could borrow up to. But hypothetically, if we can borrow up to another $100,000, even $150,000, what are some good products we can sort of dip into? Like timber, I know is a good one. Yeah, there will be a limit, but what is my 510,000? Oh, let's just see. Let's just see what we can borrow up to. I think that's more than enough to buy exactly what we need. So we obviously can buy, we've got enough money to either buy a field and buy a business. Right? And we're not even at the limit yet, apparently. So let's not worry about the limit. Let's worry about what kind of businesses are going to be cheap enough but lucrative enough for us to get going. So do we get cattle, and then do we get the dairy straight away, do you think? Is the dairy the way to go? Don't know. Wait, this is not the turn that we want, is it? Is that our turn in? No, where's our turn for this field? I don't know. I think it's up here. Oh, it's up here. Oil mill. We had the oil mill in the last one though. It was towards the end, or granted though, wasn't it? It was towards the end, so we could look at the oil mill. Does mean we have to start growing canola. We actually have canola, don't we? Wait, what am I saying? The oil mill could definitely be worth it. Alright, the vent needs a clean. Yeah. Yeah, I've got I've got one field of canola. I only have this one. I don't have two. Nitrogen's bad, isn't they? Yeah, these are my fields here. That's the property that we're on with the cattle fields. That's the grass field. That's wheat. Got a little wheat one just here, and that's canola there. I don't own any other fields. Like you do normally, you start with the pig stuff over here in a field, but I got rid of that at the start. We weren't starting with that. That's not how we were doing this one. But yeah, the only thing is, I don't have the mod installed. I've got it installed, but I don't have it selected for this playthrough series. So we would have to put that in. We've got time though, because that's not even ready to harvest. We'd have to select the location to actually put the mill. Maybe down the front, out the front, somehow. I don't know. I'm going to move these melons out of the way because I don't want them clogging up areas. And we're going to stack the melons. For the moment, the melons can just live here. Next to the cow shed. They look like tasty, tasty rock melons. You guys call them rock melons, or what do you call them? They look like rock melons to me. That's what we call them in Australia, rock melons. They look like little basketballs, don't they? Honeydew melon. Oh no, we've got honeydew melons are same. One's orange, one's green. Honeydew melons have got a green flesh. Rock melons have got an orangey flesh. What are they? I don't know what you call them. We're sleeping again, aren't we? That's it. Winter's done. Winter is up. Don't sing, Ham. Can't help it. Fine. Okay. Nothing in the sales again? No. Just on it, I just want to, because we sold our power harrow, sorry, cultivator. We sold, where is it? Why is it whenever you want to look for it, you can't see it in the list? Mulches, plows, cultivators, power harrows. Right, we sold that one. We probably want to get something like this. What's that? That's 4 meters. That's instantly a meter wider. That's 5 meters. Not a bad one. And we start pulling into the trailered versions. Cantaloupes. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's right. The old cantaloupe, eh? I'm thinking, what's that? That's 6. That's only 5 meters as well. If you're buying that, might as well just buy that 24 and be 5 meters. But you'd probably want to go to, if you're gonna have a trailed one, you probably want about 8 meters. So you're looking around, we're looking at around $50,000 to $60,000 for what you want for our farm. Yeah, we just don't have that kind of money at the moment. Yeah, that's what they look like. They look like rock melons. We call them rock melons in Australia, but they're called cantaloupes. Okay. Check the sales. That's a 3-meter disc carry for 6,000. We just sold our 3-meter disc carry for 18,500. Oh, look at this little cutie. Oh, little Zeta baby. It would be something. We don't need it. We've got the plow anyway. We could just plow until we can afford one. Maybe we just plow fields until we need them. I know it's not really conducive to plowing all the time. It's quick to just do that, but I'm not going to stress about it too much. Okay, nothing. We got to crack on. There's some more melons there. Move them out of the way. It's going to be the end of December now shortly. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. That's it. Our bales are probably ready. We could check them, I guess. We're just in a bit of a weird place at the moment because of the lack of income we have, the lack of jobs we have to do. Silage, these guys are ready. I'll check the price today, and if we'll decide if we should risk it for the biscuit or not. Okay, they're at 567, 565, 567, 565, 577 at the biogas plant. I'm thinking maybe we should just sell them, or the best prices are now. Righto, let's go lease a trailer and sell them off. Okay, that's a good plan. Looks like we're doing silage today, gang. Woohoo! Now, because we don't actually have a flatbed, I can't even load them onto a flatbed because we don't have one. So, we're going to lease the auto trailer. Because why not? There's no trailers for sale, was there? Nope. Just the baby Zeta for 23,000. How much horsepower is it? Only 117. Right. Trailer. Bell loaders. Here we go. And it's this one. Oh. We'd almost be better off just loading them ourselves, but that would just... Time is money as well. Yep. We'll make that back easy anyway. Okay, cool. Put some lights on to drive with, and we better put our beacons on. It looks like that last little corner there is the only corner that's growing for us, Amy. The bit that I thought I was having the trouble with is actually the bit that we're only going to get grass out of. That's too funny. Well, that's annoying. We did all that money spending on that for no reason. It's such a waste of land. Morning has broken. Is it still singing if you're just talking the words to a song? Morning has broken. Like the first dawn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought we were about to blow up just then. I know. That's one thing I would like to see in the next farming sim game it'd be really good if they added in that with the animals could eat the grass in the pastures. Does that makes sense, doesn't it? That actually makes sense. But it would cycle, like they would eat it and it would be like them mowing the grass, so they'd have to wait till it grew back again to be able to eat it again. So they'd move to different sections to eat it. I don't know. That's how I think of it. It might be harder to program than not, to be honest. I don't know. I don't do coding. Don't know how hard it is to do those sorts of things. I see some very clever things in games, especially with mods, that I always think, how can they just not put something like that in? You're hearing every third word. I've got no drop frames or anything. We're right. Things should be okay. Amy, are you having any trouble with the stream? Was it doing it just before, was it? Yeah, there's a problem with my... I did have a big lag spike, I did see that. One sec. There's definitely no drops. It's not showing any... Yeah, it says my stream quality is pretty good. Yeah. No drop frames. So it might have just been that lag spike that did it. The lag spike is actually my computer freezing. So it's actually an internal software issue I'm having. And it's basically because the computer's just getting on. It either needs to be... Well, I just need a new computer. That's what it comes down to, gang. So it's just going to be... We don't have long until I get the new rig anyway, so we're just gonna have to sort of play it by ear until then. How's it sound now? Is it okay? I might, like, when you guys get that big freeze, right? When you guys get that big lag spike, it's actually my whole system is freezing. It's not actually your internet, it's actually my computer freezing up. So that's the problem I've been having, and I can't find the solution. I think it might be a power draw problem. But I'm giving up on trying to fix it now because the new computer's coming. Hopefully next month we'll have it and we'll be fine. Hey you guys, you can hear me okay though, can't you? Yeah, if I sound fine now, that's okay. But that's half the trouble. I think that's half the trouble that's been causing. There's been a power draw issue or some kind of leak, memory leak. It wouldn't be a memory leak problem. That generally doesn't do it, but I think it's a power draw problem where it's like overloading the system, and then the streaming software just kicks the bucket and doesn't like it. And it just cuts and it just ends the stream, and that's what's been happening. So my streaming software has been really upset with my computer, and they don't like each other. But having said that, my computer is, like I said, 5.5 years old, all bar a few upgrades when it comes to memory cards, SSDs, GPUs, RAM and stuff. I haven't really done much else. Like the motherboard's still the CPU's still the same. So new rig will fix it. When in doubt, just get a new computer, hey. I still will be using this computer though. This computer will become my editing PC then, which will be really good. And it's always, you got to think about it like this, it's always harder work for your computer to play a game and to stream it at the same time, and especially do it all at 2K res. Did we say 24 bales? Is that how many this bale this trailer takes? 24, doesn't it? Hey Brock, how are you, friendo? Because it actually doesn't actually, because firstly my monitors are all 1440p, and it actually doesn't reduce the, because the way my monitors are set up, it's easier for my computer to do everything at 2K with my monitors the way it is, then reduce it down to 1080 and have to have the computer reconvert everything. Plus, YouTube doesn't like 1080. If I put 1080 on YouTube, it gets all pixelated and looks horrible. So, there's a lot of reasons why I went to that. It's fine. It'll be fine. CG, next month, hopefully, fingers crossed, next month the new computer's in, and we don't have to worry again. Fingers crossed anyway, it all goes to plan, but with the new computer. The new computer definitely will be coming. But fingers crossed it's a good one. You never know, you can always get a lemon, can't you? Lemon parts. Not too bad. Brock's still recovering a little bit from the sickness, but I'm all good now. Just the throat's killing me. It feels like razor blades. How's your weekend been going so far, though, friend? What's been happening? Anything exciting? We'll get that last one out on the way out. Other than CPU, yeah. Yeah, look, it's well overdue. I thought about tearing this thing apart, putting a new motherboard and CPU in, and by the time I do that, it's just not worth it. I may as well just build a completely new one. You bought a new washer and dryer. Doesn't really qualify as exciting though. No, the old white goods, you're like, it's a necessity more than not. It is nice to have new stuff though, isn't it? Sometimes. Nice to have new things. Alright, let's go make some money. Let's go. We're going to the biogas plant, I think, too. Yeah, so. Biogas plant. Yeah, saving up for any, I'll take any at the moment, not just the dream one. what we're doing, I'm saving up to try and get us out of debt. I just keep getting this this farm in more and more debt. I'm the worst farm owner ever. $510,000 in debt. I see something shining in the sales department and I want to buy it. Oh, look at that thing we don't need. That looks fun. Buy. Oh, damn it. Now we're more in debt. Yeah, I know. What is this saving word you're talking of? I always want to revert back to Ron Burgundy when he says that. What is diversity? I've got this one. I believe diversity is a very, very old wooden ship used in the Civil War period. No, Ron, I don't think that management care about a very, very old wooden ship. They should do an opal mining simulator. Well, they've got the gold simulator, haven't they? The Gold Rush game. Isn't that one out or something? Gold something? You think you've seen kids in a candy store with more restraint? Yes, I'm quite bad when it comes to the sales. I'm always after a good bargain. That's probably one of my favorite features of this game. We want to go left here. Is the ability to look in the sales department and see what's popped up. At least I'm starting to know my way around town pretty easy. CG, you haven't seen me in a candy store. I'm hopeless in a candy store too. Oh, I want that one. Oh, give me oh, they're yummy. Oh, I like that one. Oh, this combination's really good. Kids would be like, this old bloke needs to get out of our way. I think the entrance is this the entrance one up here? I don't know which one's the exit and which one's the... This must be the exit, I think. And I keep driving in the exit and out the entrance. Or maybe it's both. Does it update? 27690. I own Field 2. I own Field 2. What? Is this a joke? When did I own Field 2? What? Okay, we better go check that out. That's a happy... When did that happen? I don't know. Have I always owned Field 2? I need to go back and check. What? That's a happy surprise. That's a very happy surprise. Oh, is it part of the starting farm? And I just didn't even, I never even realized. Well, that's that field just there, is it not? Ah, something on the neck. CG and I are like, oh, that's a happy win. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a really good... Hey, good money, gang. P. Let's sell off our... let's return that. That's an absolute happy surprise. How did I miss that? Oh well, you know what? Chalk that down to divine intervention. I feel like I've just won a prize. So this is our field just in here. It's another grass field. Oh, what is it, actually? More canola. That's why you said I have 2 fields of canola, Amy. Right. So, where's the actual gate entrance to this place? Here's the entrance just here. Two thoughts are coming across my mind. How much would it cost to sell it? Or do we I think we should just keep it. The more fields, the better. I know. That's a really happy surprise. Plus, I've just driven on the crop a little bit too. Oh, that's wonderful. I feel like I've just won the lucky door prize at the local club. Okay. So it begs to differ. Maybe we should put in the windmill, the canola mill. That little grass field in there wouldn't be a bad one to buy. No, I think owning the field's not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind keeping the field. I want to have as many fields as I can get. That's an actual bonus. That's an actual bonus. I just want to see. Let's get some French fries while we sit here. Let's just check the sales again. We don't need it. We don't need it. What do we need? We got the bale wrapper. We need a mower. We need to buy a mower. And a trailer. Two things we need. We need a flatbed. Sell it and buy one closer. I don't mind that it's a little bit away. I did think about that, but it's worth 148,000 like that. It's good soil too. No, I'm going to keep it. I do have some mods on, I do, Brad. I do. I generally, these days I start off with what I think I want, and then I just add mods as I need them now. So yeah. It's a decent sized field. I'm probably just going to leave it, to be honest. What we'll do... Instruction wise, I don't have the windmill in here, I don't think, unless it comes. That doesn't come in here, does it? It's under it's under factories, isn't it, normally, Amy? It is. It's not a generator. Orchids, greenhouse. We could put some more greenhouses in there, couldn't we? Quite big, isn't it? A large one would be nice. Generate some more melons and stuff. It's $20,000. A large one would be really good. Yeah, okay. Sorry there, buddy. You just got your packet of fries and you're out of here. Yeah, well, we'll go do that. Is it too cold to do the fertilization now, or can we fertilize it now? We'd also have to... What have I got? Have I got, Have I got liquid fertilizer, or have I got granular? Need to double check. Oops. Oh. Can I buy the one on the... Is there one on the map, is there? That's the oil mill there. It's only 40,000. Wow. So is that the tipping point there? Do you tip it in here and you produce it here, or do you pay for that and you get this whole building? You get this whole facility for 40 grand. Are you telling me this whole facility is worth 40 grand? Is that right? That's the oil mill. No, that's the cereals. Yeah, I think the smaller building. But then where do I... If I want to dump my grain, do I have to dump the grain in that pit there? Or do I have to dump it in this pit here? I mean, they're separate... Oh, I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, okay, we'll just buy this building. I'm not going to buy it right now. We'll buy it when we need it. Okay. We will buy it when we need it. Yeah, so that grain silo, it looks like the dump point though has to be at the grain silo to feed the oil mill. And there's no, well, I didn't see any point there where you actually unload your canola. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. We'll figure it out when we get to that point. The main thing is, we made some good money on our silage. I don't want to go just dropping it off the loan just yet because we need to buy a flatbed trailer, like I said. We need a flatbed trailer. What else do we need? We need a mower. We need mowers, people. Hello, Lucas. How are you, friendo? My throat is... It's like razor blades. Like, every time I swallow or every time I cough, it bloody hurts. But I can talk. I can't sing. To everyone's disappointment, I can't sing. I know you think I have the voice of an angel. In fact, I've been called the voice of our generation many times. So I know everyone's disappointed about that. What did they come back here for, by the way? Tell you what, let's watch this while we're going. But yeah, I think we're sleeping, aren't we? No, we're fertilizing. We are fertilizing. But yeah, thanks for asking. We've got granular, by the way. We're gonna need the Zeta for it too. Wait, I haven't done precision. I haven't tested the field. What do I do here? Keith, no worries, friendo. You don't have to be sorry ever. Voice of an angel, eyes of a psychopath. I think we'll take the Zeta. I think also, did I buy... Did I have an IVC of... What's in this at the moment? Liquid fertilizer. Right. Because we haven't done any soil testing on that field, we will just take this and we will spray it. However, I do need to put small... Can you put skinny tires on this thing? Or are we going to need the Zeta? Amy, I need the farm manager. We'll give it a go. You don't know unless you try, right? I don't think this is going to work. We'll set up. I think you can only put big fatties on this one. You don't get skinnies on this thing. Yeah, we're gonna need the Zeta. You wiped out, Keith? Oh, you must have had, you did have a big session, did you? Oh, mate, I hope you've been having a lovely weekend, but yeah, you just veg out, chill out, hang out in the background there, and I'll just say nasty things about you. No, I won't. No, you just chill out, buddy. Thanks for dropping in to say hi. It's always good to see you, and I hope you're well. I hope you're taking care anyway. Right, we're gonna take the Zeta, which kind of sucks because it's a bit slower. There it goes again, lagging. Not on my end. It's definitely not lagging on my end. I've got no drop frames or anything, CG. Literally, like, nothing. Just, yeah. Don't know. Lagging hard? Is it all good? Is it still doing it? I don't know. That's weird. I don't know what's going on. It shouldn't be lagging. My CPU utilization is at 25% and my GPU utilization is at 60%. Shouldn't be having much lag at all. I was just cutting. Yeah, generally if I'm cutting, that means the CPU's overdoing it, and it's kind of not though. That's very odd. But yeah, keep letting me know so I can just keep having a look if it is. Oh, we need to put skinny. Are they really the narrows? You know, I'm just going to drop. I'm going to drop this down here. Oh, it's nice to... Whoops. Almost got the chicken. It's fine now. Amy, you were having the same trouble, were you? Yeah, okay. It must be doing something, but it's not telling me. I've got an analytics thing here on my stream page that tells me when I get dropped frames and when things are doing it. And it's not telling me, but definitely keep me apprised of that, please. I need to... The sooner I get this computer sorted, the better, right? Oh, it's nice that we're off in the Zeta anyway for a bit of a drive. Yeah, I apologize, gang. I really feel bad that the streams are sort of suffering lately because of the technical side of things. So I do apologize, and I ask that you just sort of hang in there with me because I will get it sorted when the new rig comes in. That's the best I can do at the moment. We just have to kind of see out the period of this this workhorse. It's done a lot of work for me over the last few years, and it will continue, like I said. But well, if YouTube dropped the quality to 240, that that would be an internet thing, but yeah, I don't know, it's odd. If my voice is cutting out though, that means there is a CPU issue. Maybe I've got a CPU leakage. But at the moment, as it stands, it could be like when I get around this area where the GPU hits 95, 90... Just let me know if it's... Is it doing it? It's doing it now, isn't it? It's every time I drive past this forest, right? I know what to do here. Do a save. Alright. Hang on, gang. I know what it is, gang. Right, one sec. One sec. Advanced graphics settings. You got to come down sometimes and go to your... Actually, we'll put cloud quality to high. No, it's put that to... It's not meshed. We'll put it to 180. Yeah, I think it's this. No, there's a tree one here somewhere. There's a tree one here somewhere. Foliage draw distance, yes. You drop that right down. To like maybe try that. We'll even drop that to 190. Sometimes if you just drop those down, it will help out. And then terrain... Drop that to 190 and that to 90. Sometimes that's just all you need to do it. We'll see how this goes. And I know where it is. It's when we go past the really dense tree sections on the map. That's when the GPU is working overtime. And that's when I think you're getting, because the GPU can't process my voice, sound, game, and get it out there for you guys. It's having trouble doing all of that at once. It's because of the tree density on this map. Just overloads it. I just noticed it. I just noticed the GPU, because I've got a little stats readout up here as well. I can see what... The GPU normally sits at about 50% usage this whole map until it gets to the really heavy tree zones. So this is the same tree zone where we're having trouble before. It's still really high. I'll probably need to reduce it a little bit more, but we'll see how we go, hey? How's it doing? Is it all right now? Let me know. Just keep me posted. We can just twiddle dee, twiddle dum a few things here and there to sort of play with it. Anyway, see how we get on. Good. Okay. Let's see how that goes. And you know, every time you kept saying it, CG was exactly the time when I was going past those trees. That really dense forest section. So maybe we need to buy the forest, cut the forest down, make all of the money in the world, and never have a drop frame again. How does that sound? We just cut everything down. It's quite funny because right now the GPU sits at 58%. Through that tree section it sits at about 96%. So that's how much the trees can just overload your game. FYI. Oh, come on, Zeta, you can do it. Lag then? No, definitely not then, surely. Really? Sure, this thing, I didn't even check this. I just took your word for. Look, not that I don't believe you. Just want to see. Wait, he's plowing. Where's the? Where's my, oh, because I've got precision farming on. And I haven't tested it. I need to test it first, don't I, Amy? Is this actually going to do anything? Is this actually going to do anything until I test the soil? Or do we need to test the soil first? Because if this is not going to do anything because we've got precision farming, I'm not going to bother. Yeah, we need to soil test it, I think. And I don't want to run the risk of killing it driving over it soil testing and can you so you don't have to, so I can, is that it here, like show total values or not? How do I purchase it? Purchase soil info. Oh yeah. Now we need to. That makes it easier. Why don't I just do that every time? 1750. Well, no, it's cheaper to do it the other way. It's only a couple of $100, but for convenience sake, yes. Holy snapping duckfish. Right. Well, that makes more sense. Got it. Thanks, Amy. You're a legend. You're a legend, Amy. This is a really big field, actually, isn't it? Bigger than I thought. This would be a good field to turn into grass, just because the biogas plant's right there. But we won't. We'll keep this canola. I think if we purchase the oil factory, I think we should definitely keep this as canola, and we can use that big field over the other side to potentially become something else, some other cereal crop potentially. Wow, that's just revolutionized my precision farming. Here I was thinking I was about to drive all the way back to get the actual tester, which in hindsight I probably should have done, but purchasing the information is just good enough. Especially on the fly like that, makes it a bit easier, doesn't it? Look at how bad the nitrogen is in this field. Look at the top left corner. You can see the red line, the red bar, compared to the checkered flag. So bad. I better just fix this bit down here, this strip where we didn't get properly. Oh, sorry. Oh, God, I'm all over the place today, gang. I'm an absolute idiot. Yeah. Now have a look at... Just wait till we get out of this bit here and you'll see... Well, you can see the red bar anyway. You can see the red line, the checkered flag, but the other area where it's actually red was worse. Oh, I'm an absolute muppet. But you all knew that. Wait till we get it. See on the little map in the bottom left-hand corner, wait till we have a look in the map here. When we get over that, and watch the red bar and the checkered flag, and you can see how bad it actually is. There it is there. It's like right at that end, and then right up here. There, up there. Nobody tell Greta. You guys. You guys. Ham did it again. We may not have enough for this field. We may have to get a little bit more, which sucks. I don't mind getting another IVC though. I might even buy one anyway, just to have it sitting at the farm ready to go. In the end, not a bad job with this sprayer. This was another sprayer that we got on sale right at the start of the series. It was in the shop, just on sale. Absolute perfect. Half price. Alright, I only just missed a little spot there. I'm not really worried about it. Otherwise, pretty good. Thanks, Amy, for that information. Right, we will go pick up another full IVC of that. Alright, good job. I want to check when we're harvesting those actually, when they're ready to be harvested. Obviously not December. Right, well today's actually... I'm really happy that we have a surprise field. Both CG and I got a really good surprise today. Oh, that's so good. Watch out, mate. Doing a lovely job with that DDT spray there. Are you having a go at me, Mr. Brock? Alright, how's the sound going? Is everyone still struggling sound-wise, or are we not too bad at the moment? The real test is when we're going to be driving back here shortly. Let's go... We got this one last time. Let's go to the helm. Thanks, CG. Better. Better. Right, that'll do us. Let's, the real test is going to be... Hey, there's the pickup. The real test is going to be when we go past the trees here very shortly. So, everyone get ready. This is where the real test is going to come in place. It'll be the tree section after the tree section just after we go to the pig farm. That's where it'll be. No, that's I was only mucking around too, but yeah, I know. It's fertilizer though. It wasn't herbicide or anything, or pesticides. It wasn't pesticides. It was just liquid manure. I don't know if is that bad for the environment? Liquid manure? I don't know what chemicals are in liquid manure or liquid fertilizer. Sorry. But as soon as we start getting cattle in, we're going to be switching to a slurry anyway. Alright, now is the time when we're going to start getting up there into... Yeah, okay. Yep. We're going to have trouble right now. That's it. Right now. I can see it. 98%. The GPU went to 98%. It's having to do 98% work. Texting and driving. It's a little... Those little fixes have helped a little bit right here. But no, we're still getting it. There's only one way to fix this tree problem, and that's we're just gonna have to cut them down and sell them. We're just gonna cut them down, sell them, and then everyone's a winner. You're the best around. Maybe me getting a sore throat is the world telling me to stop singing. I'll put some of those equipment just here. I feel like we can just back some of this in here. We don't need to put everything up the other end, do we? Stephen, hello friendo, how are you? Oh, it is still just morning, isn't it? Okay. Oh. Right, that's done. Lovely, good job. Really surprised with that. I want to check the date. We're going to be harvesting canola, which is July. That's going to be our first harvest. No, wheat and canola at the same time. Oh, crap. So we're going to have we're going to have 4 massive harvests to do. Okay. I wish we had this. I really wish we had this New Holland, because the combination header for it is 8.5 meters as opposed to ours, which is 6 meters. It's an extra 2 meters. Looks like Gary is going to have his work cut out for him then. Right, we're ready to sleep again. Wait, best prices for melons? February, weren't they? Melons are Feb. We will sell what we've got in February, I think, or win the best prices. I must keep going past them, or I haven't gone far enough. There they are. Melons are 6.3. They got to get to 6.7 yet. Best prices Feb. Okay, right. We got plenty of time. Contracts will be starting to come back in around February too. Alright, we're going into Jan. How are you today, Stephen? How's your weekend been, friendo? Okay, so we're in January. We'll sell the melons next month. So we'll just keep accumulating them for the moment. Because they'll be what? Are they 6,000 a pop, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That should be half decent money. How you doing here? Bit of water. Bit of water. I better check the chicken feed too. I think the chickens are okay though. I think they got plenty of feed. And then somebody better check the sales. Let's see what shiny things are in the sales. Right. Ooh. Oh, now. That's a 225. That's a nice Massey. 105. As much as I don't want to sell the Zeta, we can go from 170 to 225. Thoughts, gang? What do you reckon? Would be quite handy, wouldn't it? Means I lose my Zeta, but I willingly lose the Zeta to get a pretty much massive jump like that. I think we should do it. So show me how many hours. 14 and a half hours on it. I think that's too good to be true. We'd have to put... Oh, it means I lose the Z sled. That's a good jump. It is, isn't it? I think we got to do it. I think when we, as much as I don't want to do it because this tractor's brand new, I think we have to. I just want to see. We're using the quickie ones, okay. So we're going to have to put that on it. Johnny's back. We're selling the Z sled, which means I've got to get the kit on it too, because it's got the Pro stuff on it for. So we've got a couple of little upgrades to do, but we'll be right. I think it's just got to happen. I think it's a good jump for the minimal cost we'll have to spend just to get the upgrades we want. Oh, goodbye Zeta. Fun while it lasted. We lose the Z sled, gang. And only $500,000 in debt. How was Ant-Man, Johnny? Let's hear Johnny's rundown on Ant-Man, please. Can I please get the rundown on it? Thoughts, a rating out of 10, please. I want to hear the thoughts, and then I will have the rating at the end, Johnny. Eight out of 10. That's a big score. 8 out of 10, Johnny. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to watch it now. Yep, that's settled. Now I have to watch it because Johnny said 8 out of 10. Review. Yeah, the sound's going again. Yeah, every time I drive through there, the sound is going. I can see it. I can see my little dials there. Yep. It wasn't too stupid. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. This farm wasn't... You know what? Actually, gang, the game wasn't doing this before it had the esports update. So the esports multiplayer update that came out, this map was not doing that. Oh, this Zeta only lasted 5 streams. When you gotta go, you gotta go. When nature's calling. Oh, someone's gonna get a really beautiful brand new tractor. I'm actually really devastated about that. Actually, that's a lot of money in our back pocket. Alright, so we need to equip you with... Quick one, yep, that's good. And, yes, you need to have that. So, all in all, you're going to cost about the same as... Well, we actually made $3,000 on that trade. So that's actually not too bad. Is that what we're doing? The wheels I would like. I'd like the Michelins, thanks. I like those. Oh, I like the Continentals. Midas? Midas looks pretty good too. I think I like the Michelins. I need a snowplow on the front. I mean, look. We're going from 170 horsepower straight to 225 and making money on it. And we're getting a different tractor, so buy. This here. We've got a plan and we don't need that. I do need to buy a trailer, do I? Flatbed of some sort. Do I need a low loader or a flatbed? No, I'll just wait till we actually need one. Alright, there's our ride home. It's actually a bigger tractor. We'll give it a repair job, hey? Oh no, we're not repainting it now. Okay. Good upgrade. It's definitely quieter. What kind of things does a farmer talk about when they're milking cows? Utter nonsense. Absolutely spot on, Johnny. Love it. Thank you for that. Loved it. I might need to get the I might need to get a longer front loader attacher. I don't think the 4M is going to cut it. As Johnny's second farm joke for today. As a farmer, we hear a lot of jokes about sheep. We'd like to tell them to the dog, but he'd heard them already. Oh, too good. Well, look, I know that we just lost the Z sled, but I'm actually not disappointed. This is a fantastic tractor. Shame that we didn't get a John Deere or something, but this is an absolute beauty of a tractor. This is better than the Massey we had. Did we have the 70? We didn't have the 7720 last time, did we? What was the Massey we had on the Old Stream farm? It was this is the one we had on the Old Stream farm, wasn't it? This is the 7715. Is that the one we had? And it was upgraded to that, wasn't it? I think that's what we had, the 7719. Whereas this one we've got... Oh, Johnny. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet? Because they lack toes. Oh, it hurts my throat. It hurts my throat. Oh my gosh. Oh, Johnny. Yeah, this is the one we've got here, 7720. And that's the one we had. That's the one we had back on the old stream. So this is a massive upgrade from that. Oh, it's nice to have a different Massey Ferguson now, that's for sure. Yeah, nice. Oh, that wasn't bad at all, Johnny. That was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I need to see if this quickie fits it. Because if not, we might have to get a bigger, a longer. We might have to get a long. We might have to go to the 5 or the 6. I think we're going to have to. I think this is going to fit. Okay. Oh, it's very short. It works. Okay. It's quite snug on there, isn't it? You wouldn't want it any shorter. In fact, I still wouldn't mind. I still wouldn't mind putting the 5 on, a 5 or the 6 on this. Oh, don't need it on there now anyway. I'll think about it. This is the last. Oh, you get another one. This is the last one, is it? I don't know if my throat can take it. Okay, what do you got? pH feeds. Nitrogen bad. It still says harvested. I wonder if we should wait till we get one growth on it first. I think we'll wait till we get the first layer of growth on that before we do anything. I was going to fertilize it, but we might just hold out on that. Take this over for a wash. It's filthy. Did you have another one there, Johnny, that you're going to tell us? I don't think there's any contracts. Cultivating, ploughing. We're not going to... Whoa, hang on. No, we're not going to do it. It's worth 13,000, but... I want to sleep. We're going to sleep through January. We're going to get into February, I think. We're not even going to... Yeah, we're just going to skip this. We'll check the sales again tomorrow. We'll just keep doing this until we get into February. We're going to sell those melons. I'm going to have to go get the pickup and bring it back as well. Oh, it's tying into the Nick Fury series, is it? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's what they need to do. They need to get back to where they all sort of incorporate with each other and link up. That was the best when phase 1 and 2, where they all sort of had they all sort of like linked a bit, you know? Okay. Fails. We definitely don't need that. We'll sleep one more day. That's it. We can go pick up the pickup tomorrow, bring it back. So you know what? We'll bring it back now. We're gonna have to load up the melons in it. Go speed racer. Go speed racer. Go speed racer. Go. Now the chickens, we will check that shortly, Amy. I did think that, but they're not really doing much. I think they'll be fine with food. They might even just, because they might even be fine. They might even make it to our next harvest. Might. That is. We'll pull in the chicken way and just check the chickens. Oh, we need fuel in this thing too. Crikeys, I should have done that when we were up there. This thing is a gas guzzler. They're alright. Yeah, they got heaps of food. They're fine at the moment. That's the amount of food they've used. That's the amount of food they've used the whole time we've had them. Be a man and see how far you can go on empty. I've done that a few times IRL back in the early days. I don't know how this is gonna go. Nothing like that. Two like that. They're not gonna fit like that, are they? Okay. They do not like that at all. Can you strap them down like that? You can strap them down like that. We might just have to drive like that, I think. This is gonna be good at all. Get the trailer too. I don't have a trailer for it. You got a lot of babies too, so I don't think you eat as much. Oh yeah, I did. I think that's why, CG. I think you're exactly right, friendo. That's why I was so confused, because I had a few, but I must have got a lot of baby ones for memory. I actually forget. Right, there's still 1,000 in that. We've still got another bale sitting there, so this is actually doing quite well. Right, we're definitely going to be selling. We're definitely going to be selling. What price are you at now? 6.8. Ooh. 6.9. January, February. They start to go back down. January 2nd. All right, we're selling today. Let's do it. Where was that? 7.3 at the restaurant. Right. 7.3 at the restaurant. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Johnny, what are you, all the crap I've got? Hey, fair suck of the old sav there, fella. I didn't buy crap. I bought stuff needed for the farm. And speaking of crap, we better just check the sales. Oh, you're no good. 7,300 at the restaurant. Is that good, Amy? That's where we're going. We're going to the restaurant. We need to get fuel too, people. we're not gonna make it. Oh, we're gonna need a bailout. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep this thing going. See if we can make it to the fuel station. You can't, there's no clutch system, so I don't have it set to manual, so I can't just coast, unfortunately. Coasting engine brakes. If not, we'll just have to buy a jerry can. Walk back, fill it up, and then drive to the gas station. We can make this, we can make this. Alright, there's the restaurant. Okay, that's good to know. But we're going to the gas station first. No! 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 Johnny, did you? We're so close. Oh, can I, oh. Oh. That's me running along. Get Gary to push you in. Gary's on holidays. Gary's taking a holiday until we've got harvest on, because we've got 4 fields to harvest at once. But Gary's actually gone on a holiday to the pub. Gary's literally booked into the pub for the next 4.5 months for a holiday. Amy, I could drag the car. You're right. I could push it. But I'll do it like this. The green light is just showing me where the restaurant is, Johnny. Just because I don't know where everything is on this map at the moment. Yeah, so it was just showing me where the restaurant is, so I can sell these, well, what you call cantaloupes, what we call rock melons in Australia. How's that bit of action-packed drama? Can't believe typical ham runs out of fuel as he pulls into the gas station. That's it. It'll go away when I pull in here. Hopefully they buy them all. Nice. Nice one, mate. Yeah, I've done it. I've broken down with that. Like when in the younger days, when studying, part-time job, no money, broke down on the motorway. Mom, Dad, can you bring a jerry can? Okay. Well, not a bad winter considering all things considering. We've gotten through the worst part of the winter phase, I think. We'll do one more sleep here. See what February brings us. Yeah, same to I love these old Land Cruisers. These old Toyota Land Cruisers and stuff. I think they look great. And I was particularly I particularly wanted to go with like the old school style cream colored paint job that they used to have. Cream colored sort of, or off-white sort of creamy colored pickup. Where am I parking you, friendo? You can just, well, you should go back in your hovel. Alright, so just, I'll let everyone know, I've got 3 big doctor's appointments. I was telling Amy earlier at the start of the stream. Tomorrow I've got a 5-hour scan I've got to get done. I've got to get a nuclear testing scan done, so it's going to take me 5 hours. So tomorrow I won't be around. Tuesday and Wednesday we should be back to running normally. I have some pretty important doctor's appointments on Tuesday and Wednesday this week, but I tried to schedule those after we would be streaming. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Oh, bit of snow. What? Snow? It's no idea what you're talking about. Oh, it is very frosty out here. More melons. Well, we're going to leave those melons build up for a whole year, I reckon. How's that frosty? It's really frosty out here. Holy moly. It can't be much going on in February then, yeah? Jobs-wise, wouldn't be much at all. Yeah, not much at all. Sowing. What are you sowing? Cotton. Sowing cotton in this weather. Weathersfield 67. No, it's gone. Too late. Sales. Okay, Lucas. We'll see you later, friendo. look, I kind of really want to keep this. I kind of want to have 3 tractors, but we can't afford to have 3 tractors right now. It's a 7 series. Smarter money would be to stay with this. It goes to 280 horsepower, but we have a tractor that does over 300 horsepower. This already does 247 horsepower. It's got the variable CVT as well, which is what you want. The variable CVT is the best. This is the tractor I've always wanted. No, actually, that's a lie. The tractor I've always wanted. The tractor I've always wanted. Is it in the medium or is it the large? It's the 8 series. Oh, this is the one I've always wanted. This is the one I actually always want. Because I want this one. Where's the... I want the Warrior. The Warrior is the one I actually want. But I'm getting it. I really want to keep the Massey because I like it, but I know we literally just went through this. But I'm getting the dudes. I don't care. I'm getting the DF. Because I've wanted the DF for a long time. And this is the first chance I've had to get it in a sale. And I'm not going to pass up this opportunity. And it's, once again, about the same price. So, I'm doing it. 247 horsepower, that's going to give us a good mix. So, we got something over 300. We got something around the 240, 250 mark. Later on, we'll probably get something around the 180 to 200 mark again, even a bit, maybe 180 again. So the Zeta might come back, or a Landini or something, or maybe I'll get another Massey or John Deere around that level. I might even get a case around that sort of big thing, but eventually I wouldn't mind getting the other tractor I really want to get my hands on is the JCB. Really love the JCBs as well. So it's nice to try different tractors. Well, this is a really good tractor too. So be it, tractor. You watch me get there, and I'll sell this Massey, and the dude's far will be gone. We'll slow down time just to do it. That means I gotta go through this whole rigmarole again. Right. Oh. Repaint it, repair it, sell it. I think we got less for it too, which kind of sucks. But I don't care. Right, you've got to have... You've also got to have... that. You've got 3 points on each. That's it. That's all we need. I can make it a Warrior. I can make it a Warrior for $5,000. And the thing is, with the Warrior for $5,000, you can go matte black. Matte black. Or you can go like the cool metallic green. Look at that. It is pretty late. Oh, I really like that. I'm not gonna get it now. I'll do it when I might treat myself to upgrading it to the warrior. Could just get the warrior now. Ah, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Do the warrior later. You can even do the rim. Oh, it looks like... don't do it. Just leave it the way it is. 128,000. We can do that later. I'll just get it how it is for the moment. It costs a little bit more money. Oh, but I love it so much. Kid in a candy store. Oh, you can't blame me for that, CG. This is like the tractor I've wanted for ages. This is the tractor I've wanted for ages. Actually, I wanted the 8 series. I want the next one up from this. Yeah. So I definitely want this, the 8 series, right? This one here. This is the one I actually want. And I want this one in, I want this one in that or that. I'll just take this to start with. Oh, yes. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's only money, Johnny. It's only fake money as well. Get what you want, right? If I'm enjoying it, why not get it if I want it? Oh, yes. You know, why not? It's funny in games, like, I'll often do it in games where I'm like, I really want that, but I can't really afford it, and then treats. Then I'm like, it's just a game. Why don't you get what you want and enjoy it? It's so nice inside too, look at it. Very clean. I love digital readouts. Oh, I love the strobes on it too. Now don't just start pressing buttons. What does this do? What does that do? What does this do? What does that do? Ooh, what? Whoops, now I've broken it. Oh, there's another $30,000 in servicing I'll have to get done. I better take it in and just give it a quick service. It has done 20 hours as well. Gosh, it's done 6 more hours than what the actual Massey had done. This actually drives way nicer than the Massey. We'll give it a quick service. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh, yeah. Okay, one sec, dang. One sec, team. I can't do it. Can't do it. What do you think? I love it. I actually love it. Put it in its little home. Put it in its home, Ham. There's no work to be done on a frosty February day like this. In your little home there, guy. I'm less sad about the Zeta now. Yeah, we do, Johnny. We do. I know it's so good, right? It sounds so good. Sounds so good. It looks so... Oh, it's my favorite tractor. Okay. Gang, thank you for hanging out with me today. I made it through. I made it through today's stream with less coughing than I thought. So thank you for hanging out. Amy, thank you. CG, love having you here, friendo. TX dropped in as well earlier too. Johnny, thanks for being here, friendo. Always love having you here. Lucas, good night, friendo. I know you're there, and I know you just went to bed not long ago. Zero just dropped in, but it was good to see you too, Zero. Have missed you in the chat, and your witty banter. Brock was here earlier, Mr. Brock. Stay safe, friendo. And everyone else, I will see you not tomorrow. I'll see you on the Tuesday. We're back into Subnautica. We've got to go deep diving. We've got a lot to crack on with Subnautica to finish that off. But I'll see you then. Thank you, gang. Had a great time today. I'm really happy with our progress today too. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen for plenty more. Get out of here.